Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston. A harshly beautiful country where men and women who have come only to find gold sometimes remain to find something far more valuable, strength of character and a way of life. Barton Pass in the Moose River Valley, where Constable Malloy, recently transferred from Quebec, is being introduced by Sergeant Preston to the spell of the Yukon.
Patrolling the parks near Quebec was never like this.
Well, no use rushing things, Steve. You'll get used to it gradually.
Oh, don't misunderstand me, Sergeant. I think this is a wonderful country. I'm going to like it here. What is it?
Just our luck.
We'll take that route along the ridge.
Won't that look a little unsociable?
Better than being seen close up. Haw, boys, haw!
There's two men behind that team. They're coming down the trail and change their minds.
Well, what's suspicious about two men changing their minds?
It's an instinct you develop for the country and the people. Desolate land like this, why, men usually welcome other travelers, not avoid them.
Does seem odd. What do we do now?
Oh, nothing. Just make a mental note of it. You know, the Yukon has a way of revealing most men's secrets and keeping only your own. Always remember that. All right, King. On you, Huskies! Alec McDermott lives here. He's a funny old Scotsman. When I give him this tea, he'll argue for 10 minutes that he ought to pay for it. And when he finally does accept it as a gift, why, he'll complain the next 10 minutes that the tea isn't worth the price you pay for it these days. Well, I'll surprise him with it. Come on, King, let's go see Alec. Alec! Well, that's funny. Isn't like the old man to leave his door unlocked even when he's alone. Alec!
Murdered. Poor old man.
This is one thing you never get used to. I'll take care of things in here and make out the report. You go outside and start collecting stones for a grave.
All right, Sergeant. The only lead that occurs to me, Sergeant, those two men who turned off the trail. Did you find anything that might help us catch the murderer?
Well, I found this in the snow beside the cabin. Must have been dropped by one of the killers, or someone with him, while Alec's team was being harnessed.
Well, maybe it's Alex.
No, I doubt it. If it was, why, the mate would be around here somewhere. I found 2 pair of Alec's mittens.
Why would anyone want to kill him? You said he was a harmless old man.
Furs. The trapping season's been excellent this year. By this time, Alec should have had a fine collection of pelts, which seemed to be missing. Alec had spunk. He was probably going for his rifle when the killer shot him in the back.
We'll not be able to track anyone in this powdery snow. The wind will cover the trail in a few hours.
Well, this'll help.
How?
Come outside, I'll show you. We better lock this place up. Get on our way. It'll be dark in a couple of hours. Come on, King. Here, King. We're tracking this man, see? Get his scent. Atta boy. Now, come on. Lead us to him. All right, King. On you, Husky! King!
He's a marvelous dog, being able to lead a team and follow a scent at the same time.
He's heading south toward the ridge, the same direction the two strangers took when they saw us.
Thanks to King, we now have 2 suspects. All right, on you, Husky!
Thanks for the lift, Frank. See you later.
Ma, they struck gold up in Horse Creek, Ma.
Land's sakes, Jimmy, do you always have to crash into a room?
Sorry, Ma. Did you hear what I said?
Something about gold on Horse Creek.
Yeah, Frank Weaver just told me. I met him out in the trail. What? That's only a few days' travel away, Ma. Think of it, Horse Creek. Well, that's right in our own backyard almost.
Put it out of your mind, boy.
If we struck it, Ma, why, you could live in a big house in San Francisco. Have silk dresses and servants. Don't you want that?
No. What we've got here is a lot better than prospecting. I don't want you to end like your father.
Oh, Pa's luck was bad. He died of pneumonia when he was still young enough to prospect. Never really had a chance.
He had a chance, and he made enough to buy this post. Lucky thing it was, too. At least we have that left.
I don't want you working for the rest of your life, Ma.
I like the work, and I like the country.
Even when it's 40 below?
What's the matter, son? Going soft?
Well, I don't look forward to being a storekeeper forever, if that's what you mean. Why, it's about time I saw something of the world.
You're only 17. You've got your whole life ahead of you.
Oh, listen, Ma. I love you. But soon I'm going to be going out on my own. Well, you know that, don't you?
Now, you listen to me, young man. You're at least smart enough to know you couldn't get even as far as Dawson without a grub stake. And I'll not give it to you until you're a lot older and wiser.
Oh,
Don't
Ma.
bother me anymore with your foolish talk.
But, Ma...
Somebody's coming. Might see who it is.
Hi there, youngster. What's your name?
I'm Jimmy Greenwood. My mother and I run this post.
You in the market for furs?
Well, that's our main business, mister.
Good.
Say, I know most of the trappers in these parts. Don't think I ever met you fellas, though.
Now, this is our first season this far north.
Oh.
My name's Sam. This is my partner, Lefty. That is, his real name is Ben Jones.
Well, glad to meet you. Bring him inside. My mother has to... I consult my mother in all deals. Makes her feel good. You understand?
Sure thing, Sonny.
We're fresh out of rations for the dogs. Think you could unharness them and feed them? We'll be resting here a while.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thanks, Sonny.
This is where the two men turned off along the ridge.
I don't see any tracks.
Well, the wind's stronger up here. It's blowing snow over them. King will help. Here, King. Get the scent, boy. Get it? Okay, let's go.
We've heard good things about you all along the trail, Mrs. Greenwood.
Flattery won't get you a penny more than the pelts are worth, boys. Where are you from?
South, Lake Kusaya.
Why'd you bring the furs here? You were much nearer the Dawson markets.
We're heading for that new strike on Horse Creek.
Must be getting kind of crowded up there by now. I could swear these are Moose River foxes. You're sure they're from Lake Kosaya?
Sure am.
Feed our dogs already?
No, I wanted to know first whether you're traveling on.
What's it to you, kid?
Dogs aren't fed till the working day's over.
We'll be moving on, so maybe you just better sell us some dog food.
Well, don't stand there, Jimmy. Get the food.
Oh, what's the rush, Ma? You haven't bought the furs yet.
Fresh kid you have there, ma'am.
He's at the sassy age. Getting too big for his britches. I'll give you $6 apiece for the blacks and 4 for the silvers.
Only 4?
Who wants silver fox? They have to dye 'em before they can be used.
Okay, what's it come to?
I'll figure it. Get the cash box, Jimmy.
Oh, tell me how much you want, Ma, and I'll bring it.
Am I going to get nothing but back talk from you today? I said bring me the box.
Please, Ma.
Don't you trust us, Sonny?
Of course he does. Hurry.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, his head's full of nonsense about finding gold. So I'll thank you men not to mention you're going to Horse Creek. And let's see now. 144 and 24. 168 altogether.
Sounds fair enough.
Man sakes alive, son. What have you got the gun for?
Thought I'd shoot us a snow chick for supper.
With a revolver?
Any objections?
Don't be so touchy, boy. We're just kidding.
There you are. Better count it.
We trust you, Ma.
Put the box back in the cupboard, Jimmy.
On second thought, Lefty, these being such nice folks and all, maybe we ought to stay the night.
Yeah, I didn't realize how tired I am.
May we still have the cabin?
Of course. Just go look it over.
Thank you.
All the dumb things, Ma. Why'd you have to ask them to stay the night?
What's got into you?
Those men are thieves.
Stuff and nonsense. Honestly, Jimmy, where do you get such ideas?
The sled they're using is Alec McDermott's.
All right, maybe he sold it to them.
At the start of winter? And I'll bet those are Moose River pelts, caught by Alec. As for them being trappers, well, they don't know a skunk from a barber pole. You saw the way they handled those pelts. And they even wanted to feed the dogs before they were through working. And you insisted on bringing the cash box out for them to see. Even told them where we keep it.
You're right, son. I guess I have been foolish. But now that...
Looks fine to us, ma'am. We'll take it for the night.
Yes, sir.
You carry mittens in stock?
Yes, I have a few pair.
Lost one of mine along the trail. See if you can fit me.
Yes, sir.
Ma Greenwood was a strong woman, not easily frightened. But Jimmy's arguments aroused her suspicions of the two strangers, and by nightfall, she and her son had decided upon a plan of action. Although the mother knew that it would involve a great risk for her boy, Jimmy would take the cash box to the nearest Mountie station for safekeeping.
It's the kid. Wasn't that the cash box he put on the sled?
Sure was.
I don't get it.
He's got gold fever. He's lighting out.
With all that money?
Saving us the trouble of searching the house. Maybe having trouble with the old lady.
Say now, that's real good thinking. As long as we're about to go, we might as well be going his way. We'll harness up right after he's gone.
Wait! Let's go!
Lefty and Sand made a shrewd guess, but their guess was wrong. Jimmy was neither running away nor heading toward the gold stripe. Instead, on instructions from his mother, he was on his way to the nearest mounted police station with a cash box. When Jimmy's mother saw the two men leave, she regretted her action and was mortally afraid for the safety of her son. Then, less than an hour later...
Sergeant Preston, you're like an answer to a prayer.
You've been having trouble, Mrs.
Oh,
Greenwood?
you'll never know. 2 men were here today. Jimmy got it into his head they were thieves, and he even convinced me.
Well, we've been trailing 2 men, ma'am. Are they still here?
No, they left about an hour ago. Oh, Sergeant, I'm so worried. I'm sure they're following Jimmy.
Jimmy, out at this time of night?
Well, we thought it safe to take the cash box over to the Mounties station for safekeeping. And Jimmy said these 2 men had Alec McDermott's sled and team.
That's
and
all
he
we
was
need to know, Mrs. Greenwood. Thank you. We've no time to lose. You lock yourself up securely. And as soon as we run into Jimmy, we'll send him home. Come on, Steve.
Sergeant, I know I shouldn't have let Jimmy go. If anything happens to him, well, I'm sure you'll bring him back home safe and sound.
Don't worry, Mrs. Greenwood.
Thank you.
I noticed you didn't tell her McDermott was murdered.
Well, there's no use worrying her uselessly. We better ever take those killers before they catch up with Jimmy. All right, King. On you, Husky.
They're gaining on us, fellas. We gotta do better. Go! Whoa, whoa! Up, boys, up. Stay on your feet. We don't want to leave signs that we've stopped. Steady now, boys, steady. So far, so good. Not in sight yet. Aye!
There he is.
You hit him. All right, you dogs. Ha!
Still, kid, or we'll kill you.
I knew you guys were crooks.
Take the cash box off the sled. So you'll run off with your poor mother's savings. Aren't you ashamed?
I didn't steal her money, and you're not going to either.
Keep talking big, Sonny. Talk's cheap.
Maybe he's not kidding, Sand. I can't find it.
I told you.
Did you hide it along the trail?
That's none of your business.
When you talk to your betters, talk polite.
You don't want to die yet, do you, Sonny? You're too young.
I'm not going to tell you where the money is.
Dead?
No, passed out. But he will be dead if we don't keep him warm with the fire and stop that bleeding.
I'll get some wood. We've got to keep him alive. At least till we find out where the money's hidden.
time.
No, something's bothering him. He wants to turn off the trail. What is it, fella? Some tracks here. Somebody's trying to cover these tracks up. Look, Steve, the strong box. Good boy, King. Jimmy's using his head. He hid the money rather than let the crooks get it.
He must have been sure they were close behind him. Come on. Hey, on you, Huskies!
Ho, King, ho! Hey, look at that.
Think it might be the men we're after?
Possibly. I don't know why they'd stop to make camp, though.
Let's be sensible, Jimmy boy. You wouldn't want anything to happen to your ma now, would you?
Ma, you wouldn't.
No? Care to call the bluff?
All right. Put me on the sled. I'll show you where the money is.
That's better.
Stop where you are. Put up your hands in the name of the crown. Stop or I'll shoot!
Throw down your guns, Mounties, or I'll plug the kit.
Get that team, King. Lead him on. Cover me, Steve.
Hadn't been for those bum bullets and Pop's old gun, why'd have caught those crooks myself, I bet you.
Well, never mind, Jimmy. You gave a good account of yourself. The important thing is they're in jail awaiting trial for murder. And your money's safe, and poor old Alec's stolen pelts have been recovered.
Shall I be a witness at the trial, Sergeant?
Well, possibly. Hey, you sound like you still haven't had enough excitement.
That doesn't apply to me. I've had enough in my first week in the Yukon to last all winter.
Oh, I'd give anything to see the real excitement at Horse Creek.
Haven't you put prospecting out of your mind yet, son?
Well, I couldn't do much this year with this busted arm, I guess. But at least I proved that I'm man enough to go.
You know, Jimmy, sometimes it takes a whole lot more manhood to stay home and take care of your mother.
You really think so, Sergeant?
Yes, I think your experience with Lefty and Sand proved my point.
Well, I guess you're right. I'll be staying home for a long time, Ma, where the real excitement is.
That's what we've been waiting to hear, huh, King? This case is closed.
Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston, where most men came to wrest a golden future from its rocky soil, and others came to steal it from them. Gold Ledge, a foothills mining town, was headquarters for a gang of these thieves. This was no ordinary gang of cutthroats, but a band of clever thieves engaged in an outlaw profession seldom encountered outside of large population centers. Which was undoubtedly why its able leader, Pete Russell, an American ex-convict, had chosen Gold Ledge as his base of operations. The cafe of his partner, Kurt Markham, became a perfect front and local distribution center for the product of their unlawful industry, counterfeit paper money.
I thought I told you to quit passing the counterfeit in this town for a while. You trying to make it hot for us?
That was the first 20 I've passed in a week. I heard from Breton over the bull yet?
They're not back. I just came from the old mine. Pour some coffee so I'll have a reason for standing here.
I can't figure you, Pete. You complain about me passing a bill or two. And still, you send the printer, Will Breton, off through Whitehorse with no one but the bull to deliver 50,000 and phony 20s to our contacts in the States.
The bull's never liked Breton because he teases him about his lack of brains. One day the bull's going to explode, and this just could be the day.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Of course, I helped by putting the idea in the bull's head. Could you think of a better, cleaner way for us?
What's the idea of stopping here, Bull? There's our turn off, plain as day. Come on, let's
Get
go.
out of that sled, Breton.
No, I'm not getting out. Why should I?
You promised back in Whitehorse if I loaded the supplies, I could ride halfway. And we're more than halfway now. You know I like to ride.
You are taken in, Bull. This is my sled, and I'm riding. The joke's on you.
I don't like jokes. They make me mad. When I get mad, I get headaches. And I do bad things.
Come on, we're in a hurry. It's after 3 o'clock.
You keep your promise first.
For the last time, I said no.
Pete told me I didn't have to listen to you.
Bull! Bull! Let me go! Let me go! I'll teach you manners!
You shouldn't have done that, Breton.
Oh, Bull, please. I was only joking.
You make me mad. He's a nice dog. Too bad I'll have to go on without him. My headaches. Gee, that's pretty. Makes my headache go away.
sorry, old fellow, but your master's dead. You were guarding him, weren't you? I believe you'd have stayed here till you starved to death if we hadn't come along. William Brenton. Like an old identification from Montreal, no next to kin listed. Looks like a counterfeit bill. There's no indication of the actual cause of death.
He's alone.
You sure there's no one in the sled? Bretton usually rides and makes the bull do all the work.
He's alone, I tell you.
Well, if the bull's done our dirty work for us, so much the better.
I don't know. Supposing he left some clues.
Let him in before he knocks the door down.
Where's Bretton? Why isn't he with you?
He's dead, I guess.
You guess?
What do you mean, you guess? Aren't you sure?
You mean you...
Yeah, I had to kill the little fella. I didn't really mean to, Mr. Russell. Just meant to scare him a little bit. He played a bad joke on me. I don't like them. They give me headaches.
Go on, Bull, then what?
Well, I kind of got dizzy and I grabbed him and squeezed him a little. That's all. And the lead dog broke the harness and jumped me, and I had to hit him too. That's what happened. That's why it took me so long getting here. Team's hard to manage with no lead dog.
Well, where'd all this happen, Bull?
The Gold Fork Ledge it was.
You didn't leave him on the road, did you?
Well, there was nothing else I could do for the little fella. I knew he was dead.
I warned you, Pete.
Shut up, Kirk. Were there any witnesses?
What do you mean, witnesses?
I mean, did anyone see you fight with Bretton?
No.
Did anyone see you riding through Gold Ledge alone?
Nope, I came on the back trail.
Oh, that's fine, Bull. Except for your mistake in not hiding Will Bretton's body, you did a good job.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Russell.
But there's just one thing that puzzles me. What decided you to take the back trail to the mine here?
Got to thinking about Bretton back there at the fork. You can see it from the top of the back trail. Just wanted to get the last look at the little fella. Sure made me happy, too.
Why was that?
I got to thinking about the little fella all alone. Now I feel better.
Well, what did you see?
Somebody. Looked like a Mountie. Found him already.
Hello, Sergeant. Hello, King. You must have waited for the autopsy on Bretton.
That's right. I must admit, I'm still puzzled.
About the cause of death?
Oh, no, I was right about that. Victim was virtually crushed to death, but not by a wild animal. Wayne, I'm looking for a killer that's strong enough to squeeze a man like a bear would. He must be a giant.
I don't know anyone that description fits here in Whitehorse.
Has Dawson replied to my request for information on Bretton?
Yes, about a half hour ago. Bretton was a journeyman printer, and he has a prison record in the States, Sergeant. Nothing on him, though, since he came to the Yukon last summer. I have it all written down. Oh, yes, something else for you. This came from headquarters by post while you were away.
Oh, Corporal. This may help the Solar case.
You mean on the Bretton murder?
Partly. Dawson has requested an investigation of a possible counterfeiting ring in the neighborhood of Gold Ledge, where this bill was passed. You recall the bogus American bill I took from Bretton's wallet?
Very clearly. The eye in Jackson's picture was blurred.
Take a look at that.
Why, it's from the same plate. I'd swear to it.
Exactly.
Jackson's eye's blurred in that one, too.
It's all beginning to add up. Crooked printer, counterfeiting ring, and a cruel murder. Probably committed by one of the gang. Corporal, I'm leaving for Gold Ledge tonight.
I hope you're not taking too much on yourself, Sergeant. Putting Bretton's dog with your team.
Oh, he's a fine animal and well trained. He and King are already good friends. I think if there's trouble, it'll come from somewhere else.
Well, I wish I could go along. What if you recognize in that dog puncher's outfit?
Well, that's a chance I'll have to take. Expect me back within the week.
Right, Sergeant, and good luck.
Bye, Wayne.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, it's a good meal, thanks. How come you say it's on the house?
Because I wanted to talk to you. I need a capable man.
Keep talking, I'm interested.
Want to do a job for us?
Who's us?
Russell and me. We're partners in the Red Star mine near here.
What's the job?
There's a 500-pound crate of mining equipment down in Whitehorse. Unless we get it at once, we'll be forced to shut down. The bull was going to do the job for us, but he's not much good with a dog team.
You know, I was real interested until you mentioned the big fella. But after that fight today, I think I'd be taking too much of a chance to travel with him.
The bull can't remember anything long enough to bear a grudge. Look, we'll pay you $1 a pound on delivery.
When would we leave?
In an hour. Here's 50 to clinch the deal. How's that?
I'm your man. I'll be back in an hour. I want to pick up some supplies.
You'll never regret it.
I don't mind telling you, this is better than I expected. Come on, boy.
The pieces were beginning to fit. Preston had found the clue to Bretton's possible murderer, to the link between Bull, Markham, and Russell. Now, through the money just received, a possible connection was established with the counterfeiting ring. The big question was, did they suspect his true identity? That was a chance he had to take.
Well, did you take the bait?
I don't like it, Pete. The trained dog, the look of the man and the way he handled a bull, I'm sure that's Preston.
And so am I. I'm convinced.
And what's the point of this wild goose chase? What happens when he discovers there's no crate down in Whitehorse?
That's the point, Kirk. Preston's got to be stopped before he links us with Bretton's murder.
Pete, you're not planning...
To kill Preston? I wouldn't admit that even to you. Now think back. Why did the bull kill Bretton?
Who can figure the bull's reasoning?
I can figure out the bull's way of thinking. Bretton was a smart man. The bull is a very dull. Bretton amused himself by making fun of the bull right to his face. Now you can goad even a dumb animal just so far. The bull's physical strength is his only prize.
What has that to do with Preston?
I repeat, the bull is proud of his strength. Now what happened this afternoon?
Preston licked him.
Before the whole town. And there's only one way the bull can redeem himself, according to his way of thinking.
Kill Preston.
But this time I picked the spot and there'll be no evidence. The bull knows what to do.
Sergeant Preston had but one reason to hazard his life on the trail with a brute like the bull. It was the chance that the simple giant might be trapped into revealing the truth. Preston suspected that Markham had lied to him about the bull's inability to bear a grudge. He knew that even with King and Old Faithful in his team, he could never relax vigilance for an instant.
Hey! Hey! Hold it, Bull! Hold it! Bull, you deliberately did that. What's the idea?
I'm tired. I want some coffee. You want to argue about it?
No, why should I? It's a good idea. Help me put the stuff back in the sled, then we'll rest. The dog must have smelled a rabbit or something. Pick up that coffee in the coffee pot while I build a fire. I'll cut the wood, Bull. All right, Bull. Take this off. I'm a policeman, and you're under arrest.
And I was going to kill you, and you saved my life. Why did you do that?
Because no man has the right to let another man die.
Pete told me I had a right to kill you after what you'd done to me.
Bull, tell me the truth. You killed Will Breton, didn't you?
I don't know. He done bad things to me. He made me mad.
All right, Bull. Tell me about Russell and his partner, Markham.
Pete and Kirk, they're nice men. I like them. They're my friends.
Maybe not as nice as you think, Bull. Do they have a mine over here near Gold Ledge?
Yeah, they got a mine, but they don't work it. They help the government.
What do you mean by that?
They make money. Lots of money.
Paper money, Bull?
Yeah, paper money.
Bull, Russell and Markham are criminals. They're counterfeiters. I want you to lead me to their mine.
Look at here, Mr. Mountie. Pete and Kirk are my friends.
All along, Bull, they've been making you do their dirty work. Now they're afraid that you'll talk to somebody. So they want to get rid of you. So they plotted to have you kill me, knowing that you might hang for the crime, and they'd go free.
So, all the time Kirk was telling me how smart I was and how strong I was. He was laughing at me. He was making a fool of me. You want to know where their mine is? Their hideout? All right, just for that, I'll show you.
That's fine, Bull. But you're my prisoner, and I'm going to have to handcuff you to the sled. Now, let's go.
You just get Kirk and Pete. That's all I want. Oh! There it is, just ahead. That old mine shaft there. That's the hangout.
No light showing. You sure they're there?
They're probably in the mine shaft. They work there all night sometimes after they close the cafe.
Good. Maybe King and I'll catch them red-handed.
Let me go with you. Let me go with you.
Now, this is a job for the law, Bull.
Behind the protection of a hill and out of sight of the mine, Sergeant Preston made his prisoner secure.
There. I know that's uncomfortable, Bull. But at least you'll be out of the line of fire if trouble comes.
You shouldn't do this, Mr. Mountie. You should let me help.
It's my job to protect my prisoners. You can help me best by remaining completely quiet. Now be quiet, Bull. Come on, get out. Stay there under cover, King. Russell and Markham, I have you both covered. Sergeant Preston of the Mounted Police. Now come on out here and throw your guns down and raise your arms. Hurry up. You're both under arrest.
Do as he says, you fool. We'll drop your gun behind those rocks. When he comes out in the open, duck down behind him and we'll game.
We surrender, Preston. All right. Turn around, raise your hands, and face the door. Better give up now. It'll be better for you.
Come and get it, Mountie.
King, come here. Come here. Circle around behind him. Go ahead.
Go! Go back!
I'll get you.
Get him, King! Get him! Drop that, son.
Call him off! I give up! Come on, me, I give up!
All right, let him up. Let him up. Yeah, on your feet, Markham. Come on. On your feet. Get your hands behind you. All right, get going. Get over there. Bull, are you badly hurt?
I'm all right, Sarge. I'm tough. What's going to happen with me?
That's for a court to decide, Bull. But I'm sure you'll get a fair trial. But you men, in addition to your other crimes, should have a great weight on your conscience. Using this poor man for your dirty work. The court will decide your fate also. Well, King, this case is closed. Let's go.
Way down in old Virginia, 300 years ago, Captain John Smith and Pocahontas shot their meat and aged it slow. They smoked it and they spiced it too for flavor at its best. Genuine Smithfield barbecue surpasses all the rest.
Most great American traditions get better with the tellin', but James River's Smithfield barbecue gets better with the eatin'. At Smithfield, we still use the same famous recipe of herbs and spices. Our barbecue is still slow simmered in our secret sauce to perfection. And just like always, James River Smithfield barbecue is good enough to be a great snack, hearty enough to fill a pioneer's appetite. You'll understand why John Smith stayed in Old Virginia. One of the best things about this tradition is we make it quick and easy for you. Be sure to visit our concession stand now for James River's Smithfield Barbecue.
Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon.
This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston, where a new and decent way of life was being carved out under the constant protection and vigilance of the men of the Northwest Mounted Police. The Rink Rapids area, where in the winter of 1898, Sergeant Preston was detailed on special assignment from headquarters to investigate a sudden outbreak of robbery and violence. Sergeant Preston and his great dog King traveled the trail toward Fred Russell's trading post at Rink Rapids as the crime wave continued unabated.
Down, down. Le Mont Noir.
That's right, the man in black.
But this is the R3.
There are.
I make 2. He makes 3. Well, why you come here? I have nothing you want.
We always want money.
But you just came from the trading post where you sold your catch of furs. Now, come on, hand it over and there won't be any trouble. Oh, please, for month and month I'll work. All right, I'll take that.
Why can't I have my share right here and now?
Because it has to be done the way the boss wants it.
Boss, why must everything go the way he says?
If you've got any complaints, I'll pass them on.
I don't like it, Steve. I don't like the idea of him knowing me and me not knowing who he is. It gives me the creeps standing off there in the distance watching us. Why can't I meet him and talk to him?
It has to be done the way the boss wants it. Look, he figured it all out. Who has the money? These black outfits. When we can lay our hands on the money. It's a perfect setup. And he figured it out. So stop complaining. Go on, I'll see you later. Don't have to count it. I guess you know just how much is in it, eh? George is gone. You can take off that mask now.
Steve, what were you talking about so long down there?
Well, George is anxious to see you. He wants to know what you look like.
Yeah, so would a lot of other people. But none of them will ever find out, my dear husband.
After Crooked Steve Corey secretly married Anna Nelson, he found her a willing student in crime, a pupil who soon surpassed her teacher in vicious brutality and criminal leadership. When the law in the States had nearly caught up with them, the criminal couple had fled to the Northwest Territory. Anna, pretending ill health, found a welcome at the store of her honest and innocent cousin, Fred Russell. Her vicious husband, masquerading as a stranger, moved into a nearby cabin, and with an accomplice, the pair soon found a new outlet for their criminal activities.
The hurt on my head, Sergeant, is bad enough, but oh, les cochons, my money, they took it all.
Well, I'm sorry, Pierre. We can't undo what has already been done. I'll do my best to find the criminals and recover your money. Now, there were 3 men, you say?
Yes, the 3 men in black everyone has been talking about.
Fred, were all these victims trappers?
Oh,
Did you ever actually see the 3 men in black yourself?
I've been lucky. They haven't bothered me yet.
Pierre, did you recognize their voices?
No, I did not, and the 3rd man, he did not speak. He was far away up on the hill.
It was the same as the other times, Sergeant. The 3rd man supervised from a distance.
Pierre, is there any kind of a description that you can give me?
I didn't see their faces. No one has.
What about their size?
Well, one was as tall as you, and the other shorter as me.
And the 3rd man?
The 3rd man, ordinary, average, something peculiar about him.
And all right, Pierre. If I need any more information, I'll stop by your cabin.
Ah, misère de misère. I must set my traps and start all over again.
All right, Pierre.
Merci, au revoir.
Goodbye.
It's a shame, stealing from hard-working men like Pierre.
Fred, was Harry Grant the victim just before Pierre?
That's right.
You know, I'll get started right away. I want to get to Harry's cabin before nightfall.
I'm sure Harry will tell you the same story as Pierre. It's been the same story each time, Sergeant.
Yes, I know, but maybe Harry will have something to add. We'll be back tomorrow, shortly after noon.
Sergeant,
Yes?
just a moment. My cousin, Miss Anna Nelson, Sergeant Preston.
Sergeant Preston.
How do you do, Miss Nelson?
The doctor advised her to come north for her health. She arrived 3 months ago.
Yes, and it's done me a world of good. I'm much stronger now, and everyone here has been so kind.
Anna's been a great help, not only to me, but to the mothers in the Indian village, always assisting them, knitting warm things for the children. I tell you, Sergeant, she's an angel of mercy. Anna, you've been working on those since yesterday.
I'll be through soon.
You mustn't overtire yourself.
One never tires doing good deeds, Fred.
Oh! That's Carl Walton with a load of furs. Hello, Carl.
Hello, Miss Nelson.
Good morning, Mr. Walton.
Big catch.
Best season I ever had.
Looks to me like you're going to be several $100 richer.
Sure can use it.
Step over there to that stove and warm up while I go through them.
I'm going over to the Indian village for a while, Fred.
But, Anna...
The child needs these, and there's so much to do there. Now, don't worry about me. It's only a few minutes' walk, and I feel fine.
Always thinking of someone else.
Oh, boy.
You said you had news for me, dear Anna.
Yes, dear husband, I have good news. My devoted cousin is going to pay over $300 to Carl Waltham for his fur catch. The trapper's starting for his cabin around 2 o'clock.
Then we'll be waiting for him at his cabin.
No. This time we'll do the job on the trail at Boulder Bend. I'll ride in your sled and we'll get George. Did you bring my equipment along as usual?
Mm-hmm. What about the Mountie, Preston?
Oh, he's returning by the North Trail. Don't worry about him.
Well, I have reason to worry. He and that dog of his can cause us a lot of trouble.
With me on the inside, we still have the advantage of Preston. And if that no longer continues to work for us, this will.
Don't bother. You're not leaving yet.
Not until we're finished. It'll just take a minute.
You know what we want. Let's not waste time. Come on, now no fuss. That's being sent. Oh! Well, get the money.
He's dead.
So?
There wasn't supposed to be any killing. You promised me at the beginning.
Well, I promised, but I'm not the final word. He is.
I want to get out of here.
Oh, go on. I'll see you later at your cabin. The first time's always the hardest, Georgie.
Sergeant. Hello, Fred. Hello, Jim.
Did you get any special information from Harry Grant?
Just that the thieves knew exactly how much cash he had.
I told you. The pattern was the same in each case. 3 men in black, and the trappers were robbed after cashing in on their furs.
Here.
What?
Each one of these victims were robbed after leaving your trading post, Fred.
What do you mean by that?
Well, someone knew that these men were heading home with the money.
You mean inside information?
Well, it's obvious that these robberies are all based on accurate information. Now, look, don't misunderstand. I've known you too long and too well to accuse you of it. But think back, Fred. Have you noticed anyone hanging around the store lately?
No. But I wished I'd known about this theory of yours before. I would have had Carl Waltham wait until you returned.
What about Carl?
He left here several hours ago with over $300 in his pocket.
Headed for his cabin?
Uh-huh.
Good afternoon, Sergeant.
Good afternoon.
I trust your trip was fruitful.
I'll know shortly, Miss Nelson.
Sergeant, I'd like to go along. In a way, I feel responsible now.
Well, that's fine. But we'll have to hurry. While you're getting dressed, I'll line the team. Come on, Keith.
Anna, would you handle things while I'm gone?
Of course, Fred. Is there trouble, Fred?
Now, Anna, I don't want you getting upset. You just stay here and take it easy.
Sergeant Preston urged King to set a rapid pace for the team as they moved along the trail south of the trading post. He hoped to arrive in time to prevent another robbery and to apprehend the 3 mysterious men in black. However, time had already run out for Carl Waltham.
What is it, King?
A black glove. 3 men in black.
Seems that King has more reason than the black glove for stopping.
He's dead.
Yes. Money's gone, too. 3 men in black work fast.
If I'd only made him wait for your return.
Well, don't blame yourself, Fred. This is the first bit of direct evidence we've had.
How can that help find the criminals?
Maybe all King will need. His scent will lead him and us to the man who wore the glove.
I don't know where I lost the glove, and I don't care. The thing that happened this afternoon, it keeps haunting me.
Where do you think you're going?
I don't know.
You wouldn't be planning to confess because your conscience hurts, would you?
Anything would be better than this.
George, look, we've got other things to talk about there.
All right, King. This is the man we're after. Find him.
Go ahead, boy.
Will you tell Fred I want to talk to him?
Well, he'll be out for at least an hour. Is there something I can do?
No. Thank you.
Well, you look ill, Mr. Watkins. Are you in trouble? At least let me try and help you. Why did you want to talk to my cousin Fred?
I understand the Mountie was here.
Mountie?
Sergeant Preston. I have something to tell him. Something I must say.
Go on.
It's about the robberies. About the murder of Carl Waltham. About the 3 men in black.
Mr. Watkins, do you have information that will help the police?
Yes. And if I can't find a safe place to hide, I won't be allowed to tell Preston. What am I going to do?
Just stay here and stop worrying.
I don't want you to get involved.
Now, you can just stay in the quarters in the back until Sergeant Preston returns. And if anyone comes looking for you, I'll tell them you haven't been here. And now, don't you worry about me.
Miss Nelson, I don't know how to thank you.
Believe me, Mr. Watkins, I'm glad to do it.
Down, boy, down.
Is that where he is, King? Now, hitch, boy.
That's George Watkins' cabin, Sergeant.
Circle around to the back. Come on. Watkins?
Yes, Sergeant. George Watkins.
Carl Waltham was shot. This man's been stabbed. What do you know about him?
Well, he and a friend named Steve Corey showed up here about 3 months back in Rink Rapids. Said they came from the States to trap. Neither one of them ever comes over to the trading post with furs.
What about Corey?
Well, all I know is he has a cabin on Tilden Ridge, about a mile from my trading post.
And these robberies started shortly after they arrived in town. Is that right?
That's right. I never thought of that before. The black hood.
Yes, and the matching glove. Fred, don't mention Watkins' death to anyone, will you?
Of course, but,
Especially to your cousin Anna.
Very well, Sergeant.
You know, if Steve Corey is one of the criminals, questioning him directly isn't going to necessarily lead me to the 3rd man in black. I'm going to have to work out a plan to force Corey to lead me to his partner in crime, if he is one of them. Look, Fred, if anyone should ask where I am, why, just say that I've gone to Little Creek on police business, right?
I'll do anything you say, Sergeant.
Let's take care of him.
Preston could not yet bring himself to tell his friend Fred Russell of his suspicion that the trail would lead in some way to Anna Nelson.
It's all attended to, Steve?
Yes, I put him in his cabin.
It's most fortunate that he came here, and doubly fortunate that you followed him.
Well, I had an idea he'd come here to the trading post to try to locate Preston.
Why, Fred, you've been gone so long I was beginning to worry about you. Where's Sergeant Preston?
He had to go on to Little Creek on some new police business. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Fred. I just dropped in to pass the time of day.
Yes, Mr. Corey and I had a very pleasant chat. I'm so glad we're such close neighbors.
Very pleasant, Miss Nelson. Well, I'll be running along now.
Anything happened while I was away, Anna?
Nothing, Fred. It's been very quiet.
Knowing that a guilty conscience falls easy prey to fear, Preston planned to shock the suspected criminal by making him believe he was seeing his dead partner, thereby making him seek out the third man in black.
All right, King, you know what to do. Go.
Anna? It's too big for Anna. Besides, I just left her.
Through the night, Preston had maintained his watch on Steve Corey, had seen him go to the murdered George Watkins' cabin, had seen him leave in panic, had watched from a distance as the thoroughly frightened criminal sent a messenger from the Indian village. Although Preston had begun to suspect that Anna knew who the criminals were and was protecting them, he had not expected her to be guilty of actually taking part in the crimes. Thus it came about that when Preston needed help in springing his trap, he had to turn to Fred Russell to handle the team, while a dummy dressed in a black outfit rode the runners of the sled.
Hannah. No, not Hannah.
George is alive. He's still alive. I saw him. You sent for me just to tell me a story like that.
I tell you, I saw him. He drove by my cabin twice. Last night I went to his cabin and he wasn't there.
I killed him myself, and dead men don't drive sleds.
Well, he did.
Oh, stop that ridiculous nonsense. Stop it.
There, see for yourself.
Someone's been trying to play tricks on us. Now the trick is over. I hit him, I know. I never miss, and yet...
Man only dies once. I'm leaving.
Stop, or I'll spend a bullet on you.
Drop that gun, Miss Nelson. Drop it. You've already done enough killing. You're both under arrest in the name of the Crown. Fred, bring King and the team.
Sergeant Preston, I can explain.
No explanation would clear you, Miss Nelson. I already know enough to have you convicted of your crimes. Now turn around and get your hands over your head.
A dummy! And Fred!
I'm sorry, Fred.
Anna. My little cousin Anna. You, Steve Corey, you led her into this.
She was the boss. I'm guilty of nothing but robbery. Everything else was her doing.
In the eyes of the law, you're guilty of the same crime she is, murder. King, this case is closed. Turn around and get your hands behind you.
Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston. Isolated communities chained to each other by long, hazardous trails served the mounted police as transfer points during the often dangerous duty of relaying prisoners to Dawson for trial. The Goldport to Dawson relay, a one-day journey by dog sled, was sometimes handled by Sergeant Preston. On this occasion, Preston was on his way to Goldport to pick up two accused murderers who were being brought from Running Creek by Corporal Donahue and Corporal Mooney. It was the third day on the trail for Donahue and the second day alone. On the day before, his partner Mooney had been killed by Big Bull Benson and Pierre Lebin in an attempted escape. Corporal Donahue, after a desperate chase, managed to recapture the criminals. Now, exhausted from strain and lack of sleep, he fought to complete the journey. The desperate prisoners used every sly trick to wear Donahue down, hoping to catch him off guard and renew their efforts to escape.
No, you don't. Back off. To the end of the line.
I'll get you, just like I got Mooney. When the snow closes your eyes and your legs don't work.
Yes, and your face, it falls in the snow. The gun will do you no good, no more.
Move along. For what you did to Mooney, I'll get you to Goldport. Alive or dead. Take off the other shoes. Slide them over here. Now start walking.
In accomplishing his mission and delivering the prisoners, Corporal Donahue proved again that the tradition of the Northwest Mounted Police is not a myth.
All right, move over toward the jail. Jonah! Jonah! Open up! Well, Corporal Donahue, welcome to Goldport, and bring in your guests. Oh, so that's the way it is. I've got just the place for them. Bring them in. Inside. Put your hands through the bars.
Well, that's finished. They don't deserve any comfort, but let them keep their trail closed till it gets warm in here.
I'll have this place hotter than a Dutch oven in about 2 minutes and you can thaw out.
Thanks, Jonah. There's a storm coming up. I'm going to take 2 or 3 hours rest, and I'm going to take poor Mooney back to Running Creek right away.
Yeah, but what happened on the trail?
Halfway between here and Running Creek, they tried to escape. The big one got Mooney with a rock while we're crossing a snow crevice. These men are desperate, so be very careful till Preston gets here. Watch them, Jonah. Goodbye.
Don't worry, son. I'll watch him. Oh, wait. I'll have to get the tote sled in the shelter.
It's about time.
We're going to reach Goldport before the storm. We'd better get started, King.
On, King! On, you Husky!
Them bars, too strong even for you.
We've got to get out of here to save our necks.
So we get out, then what? No food, no sled. We starve, we freeze.
Well, I'd rather take a chance on both than to have a rope around my neck.
Me? I am still hungry. That's all. And sleepy.
We need feed and sleep, all right. But I'm going to be watching that old geezer. If I can just get my hands on him, I'll bet we go free.
You hear what the Mounties say? Watch us. We are dangerous. You will not catch the jailer.
Maybe he'll get careless. Just once. We get out of here tonight, the storm will help us. And we've got to get out before that Mountie Preston gets here. There must be a way.
Hey, is that any way to welcome a pair of cold and weary travelers?
Hiya, Jonah! Sergeant Preston and King, come in and get warm. Didn't expect you. With this storm howling outside, I sort of thought you'd snug in someplace to let up.
Oh, the storm might go on for days. Besides, King and I are quite anxious to see that litter of husky puppies that you and Abigail are raising.
Oh, you can see them anytime. Abby's got a good supper simmering on the stove, and she'd tear my hair out if I didn't bring it.
Say, I'd be real glad to sit down to one of her good dinners.
And she'll be glad to see you, Sergeant. Doggone if I don't think that woman thinks more of you than she does of me.
Oh, nonsense, Jonah. Hey, what about these prisoners I'm to take back to Dawson? They've been behaving themselves?
They killed young Corporal Mooney. Killed him trying to escape. Donahue brought them in by himself.
I'm sorry about Corporal Mooney. He was a fine young man. You know, Jonah, it's unfortunate that death has to be so much a part of a mounted policeman's life. What about Donahue? Where is he and how is he?
He's all right. He was plumb worn out when he got here. He took a short nap and left early this afternoon to take Mooney's body home. He just about beat the storm.
I think I'll sleep here in the jail tonight. This storm breaks, I'll start back for Dawson with the prisoners. The sooner they're tried for their crimes, the sooner they'll pay for killing Mooney.
I'll move your team and sled beside the jailhouse out of the wind. Then we'll go eat supper.
Good. I'll sit here and thaw out a bit.
In spite of his years as a policeman and the knowledge acquired, Preston sometimes found the criminal mind impossible to understand. Yet occasionally Preston forgot the many sad experiences of his lonely life, and for a short while could relax in the warm brightness of peaceful family life.
Well, I'd better put this young fellow back before King starts to worry. He doesn't want anybody to take over his job. There you go, young fella. There you go.
Hey, Bull. If we could just get that rifle.
I've got an idea. Preston's sled. If I could just get that rope. It's our only chance. If Preston gets back before we break out, we're done for.
If your scheme fizzles, we will freeze here in jail.
Give me that too. you mucks! Hike! 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 Whoa! We made it. Now, we have a sled, a team, a rifle, supplies. What more do you want?
Me, I want to be across the border. Let's go.
Hike, you months! Hike!
Will you have some more, Sergeant? There's plenty, you know.
Oh, no, Abigail. I couldn't eat another bite. That was a wonderful dinner.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I think King enjoyed his supper, too. He always seems to be worried about something. Well, much as I hate to leave, I think it's time to check on the prisoners. King, our life of luxury is over.
I'll walk with you.
Thanks, Abigail. You know, Jonas is a lucky man to have a lovely wife like you that can cook a meal fit for a king.
Sergeant.
Goodbye, Abigail.
Goodbye.
Be back soon, Abby.
Team's gone.
Prisoners are gone. They've broken out.
That's the key. Hold this. They must have hooked the trail rope on my sled. Then used the team to break out and make their getaway. Wasn't there a gun in that rack?
Yes, there was.
Well, they've got that too.
Oh, doggone it. It's all my fault. I left the team on this side to keep them out of the wind.
Don't feel too badly, Jonas. It's not your fault. Who could have imagined that they could hook that trail rope from here?
Well, from the looks of things, they raked the bed and used part of it for a hook.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
What do we do now?
You know, they were very clever the way they figured that out. But I think they made a mistake. They took my team. That's King's team. You'll be able to follow the trail wherever they go.
And we get my team to follow them before the storm blows the scent away.
Well, I'll have to use your team, Jonah. But time counts, and King and I can make better time alone. Come on, let's go.
So far, the prisoners had made good their escape. They had Preston's team, the finest in the Yukon. They had a head start in a storm that would have ordinarily made pursuit impossible.
Whoa!
This is the wrong way. You are the boss. We go the wrong way.
This is the way I tell you. Why don't you pay attention to where we're going? Ah! What?
Preston realized that the team he had borrowed was no match for his own, but he grimly followed King along the trail of the fugitives. The prisoners' difficulty in following the trail was made worse by the fury of the storm. But with the strength of desperation, they pushed on.
You know nothing. The dogs know nothing. Now we go my way. Ha!
I know you're doing your best, King. So is the team. I'm afraid their best just isn't good enough.
Preston realized the hopelessness of his chase. The team was exhausted and the storm increased in intensity.
We'll have to find shelter, King. We'll have to find shelter. Go, boy.
First you say ho, then you say gee, then you say go this way. All the time wrong. You are so smart, you find the trail.
Don't make me mad, little man. I'll throw you so high up in the air you won't come down for a week. Maybe I could get along better without you. Think about that.
Wolf, please. This is no time for fighting. All right, you're the boss.
Well, that's better. Now watch me make this team go. Get on, you mutts, or I'll wring your neck. Hike!
Oh!
To Preston, the storm and an inferior team had proved to be difficult odds. But the motto of the Mounties was ingrained in every fiber of his being: get your man.
In spite of the rough going, old fella, you're still in good condition. You'll probably go faster alone. That gives me an idea. Track the team down, King. Track the team down and bring them back here, understand? Bring the team back. Go, King, go. All right, fellas. Take you around the back and bed you down.
Preston had trusted King's instincts and knowledge of the Yukon many times before. He knew that if the scent grew too old, even King would lose it. Sergeant Preston ready to trap for the jailbreakers. He had no certainty that King could find the team or get it to follow him, but he had extreme faith in his wonderful dog, faith that had been justified many times in the past. But now King had the trail. The bitter wind had not yet blown away the scent so familiar to the great dog, the scent of his own team.
Well, we're lost. I'm sure we passed this way a half hour ago.
You do not know north from south. We go round and round, no place.
Well, I don't know which way to go anymore.
I tell you, we freeze, you say no, we escape.
Hey, look, a dog.
A big dog. Maybe he knows where we are. We harness him to do something is better than to do nothing.
We could never catch him. Hey, look at the team, they're up. They want to follow him. Come on, let him go. Maybe he'll lead us to a cabin or a shelter. Hurry!
King had found the team, but his job was not over. He had to bring them to the shelter where Preston waited.
Now, what's he stopping for now?
Looks like he's going to leave us. I told you we should have harnessed him.
You told me. Hey, look, he's coming back. Now he's going again. Let's trail him.
Preston's faith in King's ability was again rewarded, but Bull and Pierre were still dangerous.
Well, you're a smart dog. I told you, Pierre, this dog's smarter than you.
Well, who worries? At least we can keep warm. You think somebody lives inside?
Maybe so. We'll make sure they don't give us no trouble. Let's take a look.
Drop that rifle.
Drop it!
You men are under arrest in the name of the Crown. Get over there and face that wall. Move! Get down on your knees with your hands behind your back. King, jump the first man that makes a wrong move. Turn around. All right. Now turn around and sit down. Now we'll just wait here till the storm blows over, then go on to Dawson. You know, you men stole the wrong team this time. King regards that team as his own personal property. Don't you, fella? You men are through making trouble for others, because you're on your way to pay for your crimes. Thanks to you, King, this case is closed.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.